Hey there Cosmic Warriors, and welcome back to another video. And if you are new here, my name is Hannah. I am a Western Practical Astrologer, and I'm here today to talk about the Leo personality. So stay tuned for that. So we're going to be looking at the personal planets within the sign of Leo, personal planets being the Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus and Mars, and we're also going to be looking at the Leo rising. But before we do dive into today's video, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button and click the bell. And if you are interested in a personal reading from myself, then you can visit my website, hannahselsewhere.com. There you can also find my practical astrology ebooks and merch. All the links will be in the description box below. I do hope that you find this video to be helpful today. Let's do this. So before we do get into this, make sure to comment your Leo placements in the comment section down below. I would like to know, and do you resonate with this video today? Let us know. Alright, so to begin, if you have a Leo personality, you are enthusiastic, energetic, creative and determined. You have quite a strong personality, meaning you can be a leader and you don't easily back down from a challenge or an issue. You can be very assertive and passionate people. And there is a great deal of self-assurance when it comes to you as well. You know who you are and what you're about. And anybody who tries to tell you who you are will quickly be corrected if they get things wrong. So go easy on me, all right? Go easy on me today, Leo. Let's just think though for a moment about how the sun rules Leo in astrology, okay? And the sun is strongly tied to our individuality, our identity, our ego, our heart as well. Therefore, Leo placements really do show how we display these types of qualities. So therefore, you'll gladly express and show your love for a friend or a lover if you have Venus in Leo. You'll communicate what you honestly think about a situation, even if others disagree, if you have Mercury in Leo. And you will very much consider what your aims, what your ambitions are if you have a Leo rising. You are people who radiate, you glow. You shine effortlessly, and you typically aren't afraid of putting yourself front and center. And when other people need you, such as friends, relatives, colleagues, you're there. You are there because you can be such loyal, sincere, and loving people. You'll openly compliment others and put the spotlight on them, provided they don't try to dim your light, of course. Perhaps you can sort of sense when others try to diminish you or when they try to overlook your efforts, which you will not tolerate. In your eyes, you give, you're generous, and you go all out for other people. You can go the extra mile for other people. You are so warm, inviting, and welcoming. And when others become a part of your tribe here, you show great sincerity and loyalty too. You aren't afraid of expressing yourself either, whether in a positive way or a negative way. Therefore, when other people let you down or when they hurt you, it's a big deal. It's a huge blow to your ego as well, to your self-importance and to your sense of self. Now, on the other hand, of course, there can be times when you are very showy or flashy or desperate for validation, for love, for acceptance. Perhaps when you're younger and more immature, you can be like this, okay? You can act in these types of ways. You might really hog the spotlight, where you make others look at you. You want the attention. And even if that attention isn't so positive, you still want it anyway. And actually, perhaps you need the attention, and you need it now. And when you don't get it, perhaps you sulk. You can also become very angry. You might also be very competitive, where you push others out of the way so you can be seen. However, as you do get older, as you age and mature, you grow to be much more adaptable and considerate and sensitive toward other people too. You realize that there are times when you have the spotlight, okay, the spotlight is on you, but other times the spotlight is on other people. You learn to use discernment and to be modest. And also, I think that you learn that when other people do try to diminish you or put you down, you're able to be strong enough within yourself to kind of realize, you know what, maybe I don't want that person or those people's attention anyway. Moreover, you may also learn that showing confidence doesn't necessarily mean being the loudest person in the room, nor does it mean having the most attention or being the most popular. You grow to learn that confidence can be quiet and that self-acceptance can be still. Naturally, to be validated, to be seen and loved are all part of the human experience. They're all very much important. But depending on these things or being excessive can be damaging to our self-worth, to our sense of self. Still, you grow to accept yourself with or without the attention. Now, on the other hand, you can be such popular, charismatic, and magnetic people. You effortlessly grab other people's attention, and you also light up a room. You can be some of the most positive and inspiring people. You bring the sunshine. You aren't afraid of telling others how proud you are of them, and you make others feel special and loved. You also try to play the hero role, even if you do end up getting hurt or being heartbroken throughout the process. You are such courageous people. Oh, and you sure know how to tell stories and how to share your own personal experiences. You keep other people's focus due to how expressive and entertaining you are, and you have an amazing staying power when it comes to things that you are deeply, deeply passionate about. You possess great endurance. All right, so let's get into the personal planets in Leo as well as the rising in Leo. So if you have a Leo rising, when other people first meet you, they are greeted with these qualities of enthusiasm, courage, magnetism, and liveliness. The way you walk, the way you move throughout the day clearly shows just how confident you are within yourself. You'll walk with your shoulders back or with your head held high. You're not afraid of looking others in the eye or going up to a stranger at an event and starting a conversation with them. Within social settings, you can also be the life of the party, and you don't have any issues being yourselves. What you see is really what you get when it comes to you. Naturally, you can have your off days, as we all can, where you don't want others bothering you. Imagine lions resting. The lion is Leo's symbol, of course. They don't want to be bothered at all. Then again, you could be displaying your annoyance towards someone, especially if they try to test you, okay? You can become really frustrated at others, and you will, really display that frustration and just call them out. Still, you might come across as expressive and as warm, but there can also be times when you can come across as loud, demanding, and as overbearing. It really all depends, it depends on the day, it depends on your mood. Also, you can be determined and trusting when it comes to your aims, when it comes to your ambitions. You will keep at something and you'll have faith that it will work out. You believe in yourself. You believe in your potential. Perhaps you often get told by others just how loyal, likable, and how generous you are. I mean, the first house is the house of I am. Now, it's also important to locate your chart ruler, which is the sun, because your sun placement is going to give you more information about your identity, your confidence, your creativity as well. It'll also provide you with information about your radiance, so how you glow, how you shine. Essentially, your journey of self-discovery is tied to your individuality, your self-expression, and your heart. The sun in Leo. So this is an interesting one because the sun is home in this sign, and both Leo and the sun are tied to ego, individuality, and identity. So you are naturally confident and self-expressive people. You don't even need to try. It's easy for you to express yourself, from how you wear your hair to how you show up at a professional event. You aren't afraid of being yourself. You could be all dressed up, just looking your best, and you'll show yourself gladly, confidently. But you could also be dressed down, and you'll also show yourself and be unapologetic about it. And if others try to judge you, if they try to criticize you, even on your off days, you see it as a reflection of them, not on you. Indeed, the sun is comfortable in this sign. Then again, if we also think about how the sun is home here more, just think about this a little further, well, this could also suggest that there is no shade, so to speak. And what I mean by this is that there can be times when you're pompous, spoiled, entitled, bratty. Don't come for me. If you don't get your way, for example, it's the end of the world, okay? It's like, why am I not getting my way here? It's like, how dare you? How dare you? You might think you deserve something without working for it. Then again, it could be that as you grow older, you become much more aware of other people and taking turns. Still, you feel seen and appreciated when you can shine openly and freely. And when others applaud you, even better. Even better. You love to be complimented for your creativity and for your likability and for your generosity as well. And seeing as the sun is tied to the heart within astrology, you are the people who truly express yourselves from the heart. There's a lot of genuineness when it comes to you. You're very, very sincere. Naturally, do make sure to consider the aspects you have to the sun, or if you have any other placements, which can make this quite different. Still, you express qualities of warmth, joy, fun, and vitality, and your very purpose is tied to these things. Now, do also make sure to consider the house that your sun in Leo is in, because this will tell you the area of life that this energy is playing out in. Moving on to the moon in Leo. Okay, so we are going from expressing the Leo traits really openly, with ease, with comfort, to feeling the Leo traits internally, whilst needing to feel secure before showing them outwardly, which can make things a little bit uncomfortable. So yeah, this can be quite challenging if you have the moon in Leo, because there is this inner part of you that wants to be seen, validated, and appreciated. But when you're with the wrong audience, you aren't going to feel these qualities. Perhaps you don't feel seen. You might actually feel resentful toward those who don't recognize you, towards those who don't give you the attention that you feel you deserve. But then on the other hand, there can be times when you openly express what you need from others emotionally. You don't hold back, even if others don't like it. Maybe around your family, around people you know very, very well, you're more expressive, you're more dramatic, so to speak, just meaning that you are more willing to share, to be open. And you're louder about what you need. You're willing to tell stories. You're willing to show great enthusiasm. You're amazing at making other people laugh as well. And when you need something, you'll say it. You'll say it without hesitation. But if such needs are not met, well, you can become furious. You might let out a mighty roar, so to speak, or you'll pout. You may throw a tantrum. It's like, why was I not noticed in this situation when I needed it the most? But then again, it could be that You grow to learn that at times in life you aren't going to be supported the way you want, and that other people's ways of showing support are most likely different to yours. But then again, it could even be that you learn how to express what you really need from other people. You're able to have that kind of open dialogue, that open discussion with other people. And it's even about finding people who do care about you, who do want to support you. Still, you are such loving, affectionate, and loyal people. Naturally, also do consider the aspects being made to your Leo moon as well as other placements, though essentially you are instinctively creative, playful, and enthusiastic people. You're bursting with creativity and you can be amazing at cheering other people up due to your sunny disposition. Now, do also make sure to consider the house that your moon in Leo is in, because this will tell you the area of life that this energy is playing out in. Hi, it's me again. So I just wanted to inform you about the practical astrology guide that I have created. So it is a 20-day practical astrology guide, and it covers the ins and outs of astrology, looking also at how a natal chart is created. It touches on the astrological ages, it looks at astronomy as well, and also looking at those practical representations of the 7 classical planets and the angular points. So if you are someone who is interested in astrology, you're new to it, even if you are an astrology student or you're an astrologer, because we can all learn something different from each other, I definitely recommend this guide. My whole intention with this guide is that you will walk away from it thinking of astrology hopefully practically and also differently. And my major key aim really with this guide is using the stars for self-awareness. So learning about astrology, but also learning more about yourself and learning more about other people. Plus, it is super affordable, costing only about £2 per day. Though, if you are interested in just a little taster, so looking at you dipping your toes into what this guide is all about, that is available for you as well. Mercury in Leo. You are an enthusiastic communicator, an energetic and lively learner, and a creative teacher. Indeed, when you speak with enthusiasm, and you also gain attention when you speak. You might make great public speakers or influencers, and when you tell a story, whether it be about yourself or someone else, you will make the story exciting. You'll make it interesting. You are great at holding other people's focus. Not to mention, you can be great at making eye contact, especially when others want to listen to you. They're really interested in what you have to say. You demand respect as well when you speak, but in a positive and playful way. Speaking of being playful though, you can be super fun with your words. You are amazing at entertaining others and being dramatic when you communicate. And like I said, you can be creative teachers. You might find that you keep other people's attention due to your creative flair. Perhaps younger people find you interesting. You might be great at teaching children as well. After all, you can be childlike when it comes to communication. You know how to be on the same level as a child, let's just say. And you might also love drama, and you'll want to know all the gossip. It's like, ooh, tell me more. You might make a great radio host or podcaster, reporter, actor, video maker. Being up to speed with celebrity gossip is a possibility. And when it comes to learning, you need things to be colorful, bright, and stimulating. You need a good story. You prefer excitement and passion. And when it comes to the likes of driving, commuting, and moving throughout your local city or neighborhood, you need to get out there, exploring and doing interesting things. You have a personal life that you wish to enjoy. So you'll go to exciting events or visit your favorite coffee shops and restaurants. You might also have quite a luxurious mind, meaning you're thinking about the next best thing to treat yourself to. Naturally here, do also consider the aspects being made to your Leo Mercury as well as other placements. But overall, you are energetic and you seek liveliness when it comes to the likes of writing, speaking, and media. You wow people with your ideas. Now, do also make sure to consider the house that your Mercury in Leo is in, because this will tell you the area of life that this energy is playing out in. Venus in Leo. Okay, so we are bringing this luxurious, lively, and loyal energy of Leo, and we're applying it to your relationships, your resources, and your finances. Therefore, you can be very expressive, energetic, and enthusiastic when it comes to love, for example. You might spend your money on your lovers and partners as a way to display your affection, as a way to display your love for them. You know, you can really treat your friends and lovers and so on. You'll treat them to the things, the nice things that you feel that they will appreciate. And you'll go all out when it comes to celebrations, when it comes to special occasions. You can also be very loyal and faithful when in a relationship, but you also won't mind a little harmless flirting from time to time, provided you and your partner are on the same page there. Maybe you can be quite playful with your lovers, with your friends, and you love to entertain your friends and your family and your lovers. You make amazing hosts and you want to please your loved ones. You want to make them feel special, feel seen, feel appreciated. Perhaps you can also tease your loved ones a little bit, tease your relatives, tease your friends. There is a very playful and fun, loving side to you, which you bring to your relationships. But there is also a regal and dignified side, meaning you want to be treated like royalty, so to speak. You demand respect. You can be serious in love. And so you don't put up with any immature or inappropriate behaviors. You want to be treated with love, affection, kindness, and sincerity. Just like you show these types of qualities toward others. It's like this whole attitude of treating others the way you wish to be treated. I wouldn't do that, so why would you do that to me? That type of thing. And if you're single, you might find it challenging and amazing at the same time to be single. One part of you loves putting yourself first, not having to worry about somebody else, but then another part of you misses having someone to love and having someone to love you. And when it comes to business partnerships, you can be confident, you can be magnetic, you can shine when it comes to business. You also shine when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your earning potential, due to your charisma and due to how influential you are. On the other hand, though, you can also be careless with money. You might spend your money on really expensive things, or you might show off your wealth. And it's likely that you make money from performing, leadership, and creating something of your own. Naturally, do also consider the aspects being made to your Leo Venus as well as other placements. But essentially, you seek loyalty and appreciation when it comes to your relationships, and you value your creativity and your individuality. Do also make sure to consider the house that your Venus in Leo is in, because this will tell you the area of life that this energy is playing out in. And lastly, Mars in Leo. Okay, so here we have the most passionate and dramatic personal planet of Leo. When you want attention, you want it now. When there is something you love and enjoy, you're doing it. You're playing it. You're making everybody else around you hear about it. And when you love hard. You might fall for someone so quickly and become very angered when you later realize that the feelings were not mutual. Seeing as Mars is tied to anger here as well, when you get into a disagreement or an argument with someone about something, some issue, it becomes personal. The conflict could even be about something that has nothing to do with you personally, but you make it about yourself. Next thing you know, you're defending something that has nothing to do with you, and you might be so caught up in the feeling that you find it difficult to stop and to think, maybe this isn't my issue. Oh yeah, you can sure get caught up in the drama, let's just say. Unnecessary drama at that. However, I do also think that as you grow older, you learn to distance yourself from drama. You grow to remove yourself from things that don't actually serve you. Still, your anger can be strong and it can last for a while too. You know, it can take you a while to really calm down, depending on the situation, of course. At least Mars in Aries, anger can burn out quicker. But for you, you tend to hold on to things and you keep going over the same issue. Still, maybe you learn to manage these types of things as you grow older. Then again, you aren't afraid of facing challenges and conflict head on. You'll be direct and sincere with others. Also, when it comes to your goals, you possess a mighty staying power. You can be so determined. You will keep pushing until you achieve the things you want. And you're great at motivating yourself, even motivating other people. You become your own cheerleader. And you are great at cheering other people on too, provided you like them and they haven't pissed you off. Not to mention, you can be so courageous and brave and you'll fight for the people that you love. Naturally, do also consider the aspects being made to your Leo Mars as well as other placements. But essentially, you make for amazing managers, creators, performers, actors, and athletes. And you can show great loyalty and encouragement toward your clients, your friends, your lovers, and your colleagues, and so on. Though do also make sure to consider the house that your Mars in Leo is in, because this will tell you the area of life that this energy is playing out in. Okay then, Cosmic Warriors, so that concludes my video talking about the Leo personality. Please let me know if you find this video to be helpful today and if you resonated with your placements. I would really appreciate that. And again, let us know your Leo placements down below. And as always, let us know your thoughts and your opinions. But with all of that being said, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And of course, if you would like to see more videos from myself and you have not yet subscribed, then make sure that you click that subscribe button and also give this video a like if you did like it today. And I will be back with another video very, very soon. Bye!